Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie.
What's up, cuties? What's up, what's up, what's up? I have to play that intro one more again. Come on in. Hit the like button for me. I appreciate you guys joining me. Let me check out this revised intro, child. 1 second.
Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. With Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat. Chit chat with Cutie.
All right, we are here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Thank you again for joining me for this Power Hour Live. I appreciate you. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. Shout out to the Cutie Mods. I see Pink Diva. I see Linda Gamble. Thank you, ladies, so much for modding for me. Shout out to the Cutie crew. Sorry, guys, repairman. What you mean Wednesday? Shout out to the Cutie crew. My apologies. And shout out to each and every one of you cuties for joining me. I'm not, just because we're pressed for time, I'm not going to be able to say hello to each of you individually. But hello. I will take a scan and see if there's anything I need to star right away. Cutie crew, if you guys would like, I would like, let's meet up later on tonight. I thank you guys. You guys know what's going on. And I'm glad I went back to work today. It made me feel just a tad bit better, you know. But let's see. I'm scrolling. Any other comments? All right. No, that I need to start. We're going to get right into it. We are going to get right into these hot topics. Dr. Hellishy is on her way to being counseled. She talked about her boys. We're going to get into that. We got Dr. G and Sweet Tea. I don't know if you guys watched Married to Medicine last night. Absolutely ridiculous. And I'm curious to see you all's thoughts when we get to that. But I'm going to go ahead and put this copyright disclaimer up. First, there are some congratulations that's in order. First of all, shout out to the Blueprint Melody Cherie for a successful, like we knew it would be, live on Saturday. I was in and out over there. I saw a lot of you guys over there. I was in and out. But congratulations to Mel. I love it. You know, again, just the Energizer Bunny. Jay Taylor cracked me up. You know, her lives are just so interactive and entertaining. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed the parts that I did get a chance to see. So shout out to Mel. And then I also want to say, shout out to Winter Womanland. I am simply a winner is engaged. Beautiful ring. You guys know if you follow Winter on Instagram and YouTube, you've gotten a glimpse of her and her future husband. She said the Hendersons are loading, excuse me. And I'm just so happy for Winter. I really, really am. So congratulations going up to Winter. Speaking of Winter, I remember when Carlos stole one of my titles, child. When Winter cut up on Love and Marriage DC, I remember on Twitter I had a picture of Winter, and in that picture I referenced Sister Soldier's book, The Coldest Winter Ever. And I be damned, about 2 weeks later, Carlos King snatched that child. Go back and look if you think I'm lying. But congratulations to Winner. I smiled so hard when I saw this post. And you know, love is loving. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, you gotta call me once we're done with this live. So congratulations to Winner. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Rest in peace to Roberta Flack with the classic Killing Me Softly. Rest in peace to Roberta Flack. She will be missed. Absolute legend. Do you hear me? And I'm sorry to hear that. Next up, let me go to Attorney Crump's page. So I'm sure you guys heard about MSNBC firing Joy Reid. She had the show The Reid Out. Well, The Reid Out is out. And Joy joins a couple other sisters that was let go. Hey, V. Jackson from MSNBC. Melissa Harris Perry, Tiffany Cross, now Joy Ann Reid. Again, MSNBC. Now, for me, a Chicago legend, Lester Holt, announced today that he is stepping down from not MSNBC, from NBC. Now, I don't know about you guys. I find it funny that it's, our skin folk. You know what I'm saying? Our kinfolk with the same skin folk, or whatever I'm trying to say. They say that Lester Holt, was not let go. He stepped down. The timing for me with this whole DEI and the orange man. So when it comes to Joy, because again, she's the latest out of these three ladies, and hopefully they all will just continue to go on and be great and do great. Sort of like Don Lemon, he got a hefty settlement when CNN let him go. Not sure of the particulars when it comes to Joy, but we see you. Yes, now I'm not saying Lester was let go. The announcement, and I wish I would have had it up here. Shoot, and I know I don't have it. I believe I may have. I don't know if I saw that post on Essence or one of the major sites today. So yeah, not sure if he was let go. That's not what it said. They said he stepped down. But I'm giving it the side eye, So, prayers going up. They'll be okay. You know what I mean? And somebody else will scoop them up. But the writing is on the wall. And this is the writing right here. It's on the wall. And people were warned in advance. Whole Project 2025 and everything else. So, if you voted for him, I hope you can live with yourself if you are my race. That's just on period. But let's continue because I got a lot. We're going to go ahead and get into Karen. Now, you guys know Karen Huger was arrested and charged with DUI. And her sentencing was supposed to be in January 2025. It's February. And the sentencing is coming up this week. And Karen, not only, because remember when we had a debate, guys, we were saying that, or a lot of you informed me This was her second DUI. Well, this was her fourth. This was her fourth, and Karen should be absolutely ashamed of herself. Yes, Teresa, 4. This makes number 4. And the prosecutors are recommending that she's sentenced to 6 months at least. Karen came out with a statement, and she said that she's done the work. She's been in a alcohol program for 28 days and a couple other things. But what I did not like in Karen's response that hit the net today, she blamed this on being SA'd in college. Being SA'd in college. I don't believe it at all. Don't believe it at all. And I hate that she even threw that in there, because we've been seeing Karen have a good time on Real Housewives of Potomac and everything else for years. And if you're able to cope enough, and I'm not trying to lessen what she experienced with the alleged SA from college, but why throw that in the mix with this? So I'm disappointed. We'll find out in the next couple days when it comes to Karen, and see if they give her 6 months. Put in the chat if you feel like she deserves 6 months. Put a 1 if you are for her getting 6 months. Put a 2 if you think that with her going into treatment, that's okay. A lot of people said that was an upscale resort. Let me know. I see a lot of 1s. All right, let me go on ahead over here. I see a lot of 1s. Linda Gamble said 1. Indigo. We got a 2. Life with Bree. Pretty Eyes say 2. Cinnamon Swirl. Cinnamon, I haven't seen you in a while. Cinnamon Swirl say 1. Sherry. Alexis, Sweet Essence, Trouble. Irene, Althea. Frankie Gillen says she does. Not sure what that is too. Pink Diva, Teresa. I'm with you guys. 1. 1. Absolutely 1. This is the 4th DUI. No, ma'am. You got the means, the money, where you could have called for a driver to and from. There's no excuse. None. And then you guys know we saw the video of her being drunk. So, Karen, I'm sorry. Go ahead and do your time, child. Teresa Judice and Joe, Juicy Joe, spent time. Karen will be okay. I think that they do need to go ahead and sentence her, because obviously she needs to learn her lesson, like for real, for real. If not, number 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 can come. Exactly, Lexi. Who gets 4 chances? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Cinnamon, I see you. You travel weekly for work. Okay, I'll be catching your videos as well. But thanks, sis, for dropping down. All right, guys, let's continue. And again, the votes. The majority is 1. Go ahead and do your time, Karen. Do I want to get into messy, heavenly? I do. Let's go ahead and get into messy, arse, heavenly. Messy, heavenly. And look, a lot of us have been sick of heavenly. And baby, now heavenly has insulted her peoples. Carlos King, Funky Dineva, Dustin Ross called her out on Twitter. So I'm going to play what Heavenly had to say. If you guys did not get a chance to hear the mess, and it's the same old shiznit. Same old shiznit. And it was disgusting as far as what she said, but a lot of shit has been. And nobody, damn near, only the likes of us have been coming out here calling her out. I'm going to get to that, Annette. Absolutely. I got his page coming up. People got problems now, but they didn't. Mel had to come out and speak about Heavenly in particular when she was talking about Shanita Foster over there. So, I'm not saying that what she said, I agree with it. But hey, if everybody else can take that shit, then her peoples can take it too. Let's take a look at this foolishness. I am so sick of Heavenly. I am so sick of her mouth. Seriously. Yes, Yazzie. Let me put Yazzy's comment up and we gonna play this. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. She stays saying problematic things and don't get me started on Funky. Yes, I got a couple videos about Funky, my damn self. It's amazing what he said. We're gonna get to it. Let's take a look at the ignorance though. And it's on trend. She's on trend. She letting folks know she don't discriminate. She gonna talk about black women. She gonna talk about gay men. And she should be canceled. Period. Should have been canceled. Let's go ahead and take a look.
It is. So when you have a conversation with somebody and somebody gets upset and it goes to the left, most men, real men, not gay men.
She said real men, not gay men.
Not bitch men.
Not biatch men. Did you guys hear that? Most men, real men, not gay men, not biatch men. Wow. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? The guys that is kind of soft, but real men are going to feel like
the guys that are kind of soft. Let's continue.
You know what I mean? Straight men are going to feel like if you tell my wife to shut the fuck up, I'm going to have a problem with it. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. So when you have a conversation with somebody and somebody gets upset and it goes to the left, most men, real men, not gay men, not bitch men, you know what I'm saying? The guys that is kind of soft, but real men are going to feel like, you know what I mean? Straight men are going to feel like if you tell my wife to shut the fuck up, I'm going to have a problem with it.
Baby, somebody said a gay man hired you, Heavenly, and signs your checks. Talking about Bravo, Andy. No lies detected. A lot of other folks, you guys, are saying allegedly Heavenly's son, the future dentist, is allegedly gay. Is it me? Am I tripping? To sit in these men faces, Carlos King, Dustin Ross, Funky Daneve, and we're going to get to Funky in a minute. It's crazy. But look at what Dustin Ross had to say. See, Dustin, people probably would have defended you more in this scenario, but you didn't flip the whole script over there with Carlos. That ain't the Dustin I remember. But Dustin said on Twitter, "Are you crazy, Dr. Heavenly? Clean this up. All the gay people I know, including me, will whoop any Negro arse on your show." Dustin is offended. Dustin is offended. Let's look at what this next person said. Because this next person referenced Carlos. And this person over on Twitter said, Heavenly says the most dumbest shiznit. Girl, you literally sat in Carlos King's face on his podcast, and now you're saying gay men don't understand what it takes to respect a woman. Now, look, I'm not saying that about gay men, but I will say that about Carlos. Carlos don't know what it takes to respect a woman because we've seen him allow women, particularly black women, be disrespected on his shows. But I get what this person is saying. They went on to say the gag is allegedly, child, her son come off as a little gay. So she might want to tread light before karma bite her in the arse. Baby. Something else. Put your comments in, but I'm gonna go to old Funky Dineva's page. Cause now, Funky, address this like you've addressed everything else on your daily show. We did know it, sis. I'm sick of her ass too. Do you hear me? Been sick of her over salivated mouth earths. She talks so much and she wiping the spit every other sentence. It is crazy. It really is. But here is Funky's response. Now, when the gays, I'll say, call women fish, I don't know who they talking to. Never ever have I ever thought of myself as fish, smelled like fish, and everything else, but a lot of y'all want to be fishy. Funky. Okay. Yazzie, okay. Look, I haven't been messy in 4 days. So leave me alone, Yazzie. But excuse me, guys. Here's what Funky had to say. First of all, he said, do y'all now see why I say I don't fool up with fish too heavy? Now, say you don't fool up with, again, I don't relate to fish. So, whatever when it comes to that. But let me read. Don't put this on everybody. Funky Dineva said, let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay. He said, what Heavenly said is how most of y'all feel. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put this on y'all. Put this on Heavenly, where it belongs. Child, can somebody handle I Got the Mic podcast? Because, baby, mods, are you listening? Mods, where's Tara? Tara be quick with the trigger. Let me find this ignorant comment, child. Hold on, just because I'm not in the mood and you guys know why. Where is I Got the Mic? You did do something. Don't drop in my comment section talking about, girls, some of y'all do smell like fish. What you smell like? Because I can't tell by your picture if you are a man or a woman. Do you smell like Badussy? Let me know I Got the Mic podcast. Leave them in here. Okay. My assistant timed you out for 86,000 seconds. But do you, if you still listening, do you smell like Badussy? Because I can't tell what you are in your picture. You look like a man with lipstick and blush. Which would you rather smell like? I Got the Mic, fish or Badussy? Ooh, child, not sour nuts, Keisha. Ooh, child. Brittany Janae. Is it called Bussy, child? Brittany, let me unhide you, sis. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, sis. Somehow, I don't know what I put. Is it called Bussy? Badussy? I Got the Mic. You lucky my sis timed you out. Because I got time today. I got a lot of anger over some shit that happened. I will wear your ass out. Okay? But anyway. Woosah. We're going to go ahead and take it on back. Let's finish. Funky Dineva said, what Heavenly said is how most of y'all feel. My text messages have been going off all night. People wanting to know what I think. Not Badussy love my mama. Let me stop looking at this phone. Y'all messy. Let me stop, because when I tell you I got time today for anybody, this is the time. But anyway, he said, here's what I think. I learned how to navigate the world, being considered less than a man since the 3rd grade. Honestly, I have no real reaction. It's another day at the office for me, with the shrugging emoji. The shrugging woman emoji. Unfortunately, especially in the Black community, this is a shared thought by the majority. Don't do that. Don't do that, Funky. The majority of the Black community didn't say that. Heavenly did. Most of us didn't say that. Heavenly did. He goes on to say, he said, I can upset my makeup and disturb my tears being upset about a belief that won't change in this lifetime, or I can keep scrolling through Uber Eats. Uber Eats it is. Oh, child, Miss Lady, we definitely got to have to. My lady, thank you, my lady, for that comment, but we had to have that child. She was talking about, I got the mic, my God. Hey, Bravo. Funky say he gonna keep scrolling on Uber Eats and don't, and he won't be addressing Dr. Heavenly. And I'm gonna say no, sir, absolutely not. You got a hot topic podcast that you start on every night, and why not address this head on? Head on. Should he address it, guys? Put it in the chat. But see, they sat over there and they egged messily, heavily on for years, and now they speechless. No, sir. He went on to say, these are my official thoughts, so y'all can stop asking and tagging me. And yes, I'll still be her friend, the same way I'm friends with the rest of y'all. You're not my friend. I'm going to read that part again because there was more. But he said, yes, I'll still be friends with her the same way I'm friends with the rest of y'all, and your closeted beliefs about gay men is par for the course. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Funky got the smoke damn near every night for her body. Oh, not tilapia, child. I hate tilapia too, Brittany Janae. You can't pay me to eat no tilapia. Not Funky smell like tilapia, child. What do you guys think about this? Facts, Patricia. Patricia T said, let that have been Claudia Jordan. Funky. Oh, child. How I can say this all in one. Stang ass wouldn't have had an issue addressing her. I agree. T. Gordon said, most definitely he has so much to say about other women. Why can't he call out Heavenly? Facts. Gigi said, total BS. And a real friend has the wherewithal to read a friend, correct them, and put them in their place. Facts. So I don't agree with what Heavenly said, but I absolutely am getting a cackle out of all of these friends of hers that just so happen to be gay to be backtracking. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You got a voice for everything else, but you're going to shut up on this? So we'll see what happens when it comes to Heavenly. I'm sure her co-workers are sick of her. I'm sure everybody is sick of her. I'm sure Daddy is sick of her. Been sick of her. Especially with the rumors that's out here about Daddy with some mixed kids with the same damn last name. Everybody should have been sick of Heavenly. And I told you guys this before. Heavenly feels like she is a producer, honestly. She's taken on that hat, and she feels like all of the mess that she talks about is driving Mary to medicine. And she should have been checked. Either you get off this show and produce, or you stay on this show and conduct yourselves like your co-workers. Bravo. Daddy likes them thin and clear, child, allegedly. That's what I heard, child. And I heard Daddy got a couple cheering. Hold on, guys. So yeah, I'm not shocked at all. Let's see. Funky sure had a lot of bass in his voice for Kiki, but he mute on Heavenly. Say it, cut and paste, Tisha. You remember that mess he said about Kiki? I don't feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired. Still ain't heard Wanda ass come out here and check him. Matter of fact, they partied with him. Was that when they partied with him at Black, when Maurice was drinking? Was that before or after Kiki passed? Somebody let me know. But they never keep that same energy. I mean, but how could they? We talking about Wanda, we talking about Tisha. Wanda said the most deplorable shit about her own niece, and Tisha absolutely said it as well. Okay, I see after and before. I do know that, dog it, I wish I had the date. Funky was in Huntsville. That was Memorial Day weekend, correct? Let me know. Hold on. I know that is the case, but I'm looking up Kiki when she passed. Give me 1 second. Let me see. September. Okay, so it was before. Thank you. Kiki passed in September, or at least that's when this article, September 6th. So she passed around that time. Rest in peace to Kiki. But thank you for whomever put that in the comment section. Guess who else didn't say nothing to Funky about what he had to say about Kiki? Carlos King. Oh, it was the 4th of July. Kiki passed July? Hold on, guys. Okay, so these are the reports of when they announced her cause of death. Let me know, because okay, 4th of July, Teresa. Cookie said the 2nd. Okay, and I could have looked up my videos. I could have, okay. Yes. I do see a post from July 3rd. So it still was before, because Maurice and Funky, all of that happened Memorial Day weekend. Thank you guys for that. Thank you, Cookie from the Shy. July 2nd, you are right. And they made the official announcement July 3rd. Yes. But yeah, it's amazing to me. Thank you, Cookie from the Shy. It's amazing to me that people ain't got that smoke for Heavenly as far as her close buddies, but they are tearing her earth up on Twitter. A lot of content creators are tearing her up, that just so happen to be gay. And, I think y'all should stand with each other. That was absolutely deplorable what Heavenly said. Yes, it was. Daddy Ben told her to stay off of YouTube, Just Mia. She's still on here. So, carbon monoxide poisoning, Barry. So rest in peace again to Kiki. We'll keep our eyes out. Carlos King is going live today. He's been coming out with recordings lately when it comes to his own damn show. But he going live tonight. So y'all better be over there showing up and showing out, since he got the balls to come live. All right. But we're going to keep this thing moving, and we are going to get into Dr. G and Sweet T. Did you guys watch Married to Medicine yesterday? I did. And the most explosive part was Dr. G. So I put up a poll. I made a post about this on Instagram, and it is what we witnessed, those of us that watched, was ABUs, straight up. It was ABUs. And it's simply here Hey, Simply, let me stop looking at my chat. But we'll take a look at it. But in response to that, I put Sweet Tea is in the same house, same kitchen, with the same damn man that Quad was married to, and going through what Quad said Greg did to her. It was spot on. What Quad said in my Moses voice, we've synced it. Okay? And I said, this is abuse, and Sweet Tea need to run. Now, Sweet Tea, since you still in that house, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, and everything else. Oh, I was about to be messy. How can I say this? You need to check and see if Quad still got some gym shoes over there and run. That man shut her completely down, disrespected her, all of the above. And it reminded me of another man, Almighty Ma. Because Greg didn't have that same energy with Quad's man, King, until he noticed that the other guys have made it over there to him and they ran up behind him, and then he got tough. It reminded me of Martell. You got all this smoke for women. He shut Sweet Tea down in the previous episode, but what he did yesterday was crazy. So we're going to take a look. Quad has responded as well. Shout out so far to all the Instagram pages that I shared. Everything is covered under the Copyright Disclaimer Act of 1976 and is allowed for fair use. But we're going to take a look first, and then I'll read Quad's response to you guys. Put in the comments your thoughts while we're doing this. Let me know. Because, baby, Sweet Tea thought she got her a prize. And no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So this quick little clip, and make sure you guys listen real carefully, is when Sweet Tea first got on Married to Medicine. And she told Heavenly that, yeah, there's a lot of things that Quad wasn't lying about. Could it have been this? Let's take a look.
Quad probably was right about a few things about him. Like what?
Now I'm going to pause. She said Quad probably was right about a few things about Gregory. Girl, Quad was married to that man over a decade. She was absolutely right. But here is the scene from last night. Shout out to Bravo. I am going to play pause because I have to, because I don't know how Bravo moves. But let's take a look at some of the things that... Look how he's looking at her. Look how this man looking at her. Let's continue. Dog it. I wanted to play another part of that. Hold on, guys. Because what really upset him...
It shouldn't even go...
Excuse me. What really upset him is Sweet Tea said that she didn't think that it'll be a showdown between he and King. And I don't know if he took that like she was clowning him, saying King would beat his arse or what. But okay, OMFG got it. So dismissive, so disrespectful. Let me share this one, and we're going to take a look at it from OMFG Reality TV. Give me 1 second. I have it up. All right. Oh, somebody I see already said history seemingly repeating itself. T, you in danger, girl. In my opinion, based on a lot of things, because he was jealous of King. Dr. G was just fine when Quad was showing up with just her girlfriends or fellow co-workers. But when she showed up with that man, everything changed. Let's continue. Now, when she tilted that head, when he said somebody was going to get hurt, yeah, you, most likely, Dr. G, was Sweet Tea feeling the same way I was feeling?
No.
Do you see the difference? Look at King in height. Look at Dr. G. Look at the body on King. And look at Dr. G. Who was going to get...
I don't know him, but
So he mad because he feels like she's defending him. She didn't say anything about King. She just said she don't feel like it would have been a fight to the death. He got upset that she's talking about. I feel like absolutely, Yazzie, short man syndrome for real. I feel like when Sweet Tea said I'm combat trained, he feeling like, oh, so now you telling me you could have fought better than me. She insulted his manhood, it appears. Let's continue. He said, you still a woman. She got more bass in her voice than you. Little Mickey Mouse sounding up. Okay, let me continue. Yes, Ronia. And she said that now was other people around, and I just don't feel like it would have been fight to the death. He still wasn't satisfied. You know what? He could have very well said, you know what, baby, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I was the one involved in it, so I feel a little differently. That's it. That ain't it. Continue to watch and see what this man said. Look at his face. That is an AB user to me. My opinion only. Look how he's shutting her down with his eyes. Cameras are rolling. Guys, he don't care. Look at his face.
It's your fault. Don't say shit to make me go off.
He said it's your fault. Don't say shiznit to me. It's your fault.
Not my fault. It's really not my fault.
It really is your fault.
I have an entitled to my opinion, Gregory.
Yep.
Now, notice they are behind closed doors. The cameramen are still there. They're still mic'd up. And with Sweet Tea running upstairs behind him and all of that, that let me know this is normal in their household. Let's finish.
Opinion makes no sense.
Right now, I understand it's a sensitive time.
You think you know everything, don't you?
You think you know everything, don't you? It's like, dude, what the hell? Did you guys hear that? He said, I don't know who you think you talking to. Now, is that her husband or her daddy? I don't know who you think you talking to. Let's finish.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Be quiet.
And she's saying, Gregory, be quiet. Trying to whisper, be quiet. She didn't say, nigga, who the hell you think you talking to? Like what? Come on, let's finish.
Don't go. Stop saying stupid stuff.
That's not saying stupid.
You won't get the reaction that you don't want.
Okay.
How about that? Stop. It's your fault.
Wow. Wow. What are you all's thoughts on that? I don't know who you think you talking to. The look on his face, you naive. Basically, he calling her dumb. He's not calling her naive. The man is still bothered by Quad. That's just it. That's all. Sweet Tea, if you don't see that and understand that, I don't know what's wrong with you. All of these emotions would be non-existent if he did not still have feelings for Quad. And he's upset because he feel like his wife is taking up for the younger man, the more handsome man, the man with the body and all of that. Girl, if you don't get she dropped down over there in that man's DMs, putting the baby emojis in there and all of that. Sometimes on the outside looking in, y'all don't be knowing what's going on the inside. And Quad did not lie at all, in my opinion, based off of the history of what she said. But Quad came out. I'm going to go ahead and read this and then I'll get to you all's comments. Quad came out and said, tonight's episode was by far triggering. God knows I don't miss those days. Regardless of what Letitia has said about me to the public, my heart honestly goes out to her. It is abundantly clear nothing has changed with his behavior. Only the woman. The cycle continues. She said, nothing has changed. Only the woman. Now, if you've been watching Married to Medicine as long as I have, you guys will know that Quad came out and said this. Verbal abuse, mental abuse, all of the above. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this for Sweet Tea. That's what you're going through. The man don't respect ya. Who just put that in the comment section? Lois. It's like a daddy and a child conversation. And girl, you about 20, 25 years younger than this man. You supposed to be the prize. What's the purpose of getting a sugar daddy? What's the purpose? And Irene said, Greg ain't no sugar daddy. He's a sour daddy. He's definitely sour. I was stunned. And that girl is in trouble. So, it appears that, she hasn't gotten pregnant yet. Girl, that may be a blessing in disguise. Don't stay in, and I'm just giving my thoughts. I don't know what she's going to do, and I'm not trying to say leave your husband. But I wouldn't stay in anything like that, where this man is belittling you and disrespecting you and telling you, basically threatening you. I mean, it was just crazy. It really was. Pat Jackson said, Quad tried to tell everyone Dr. G is disrespectful. Sweet Tea about to find out. Well, Pat, it was more than just her saying he was disrespectful. It was her saying, Quad, that is, that he was abusive. And the look on that man's face, he was looking at his wife like she was garbage. And let us not forget the episode before this, when he got upset with Quad and King again, who did he take his anger out on? Sweet Tea. I ain't about to be your punching bag because you're still in love with your wife, your first wife. We're not about to do that. Thank you, Sweet Essence. What does a twin sister and mother think? It wasn't cute. And like I said, yes, and Erica, that's why I said he reminded me so much of Martell. Shout out to Mel and that final scene of the reunion, because Mel is the one that said that to Martell. Oh, wait a minute now. You ain't got all this smoke for a man? You ain't got all this smoke for a man? That's how men like Martell is, Greg, and a whole host of them. No, they not going to. Martell talked about teacher like a dog 2-3 times. Marceau did nothing. So I am going to say shout out to King for standing up for Quad in the way that he did. And Sweet Tea, I can't even say everything that glitters ain't gold, because I don't get what you saw, period. Other than you were taking your shot at somebody that was on TV. Sweet Tea was in a whole sugar daddy group. And I think that she put it on Dr. G. And I think that, yeah, he was down for the ride because in his eyes, she's young and dumb. Whole military career, all of that. He said, but you a woman, though. Baby, bye. Aunt Debbie said, if I was Sweet Tea, I would tell Dr. G I'll be right back and he would never see me again. Aunt Debbie, we know it's 3 days for Aunt Debbie, baby. That's the limit. Aunt Debbie give them 3 days and she gone for good. But I agree, Aunt Debbie. That was not cute. Let's see. A girl with a pearl. You don't understand why that was A.B. Yusuf? Somebody put in the chat, just one, if that looked like verbal and mental A.B. use to you, or put a 2 if it wasn't that deep. A girl with the pearl want to know, why is it AB? Let me know. You mad because Quad is happy? Yes, Gigi. Hey, Nikki. I really think he, put his hands on him, put them paws on her. It's no telling. It's no telling. All right, I see the majority. A girl with the pearl. Now, how you going to put Y in here? And you the one to ask the question, child. I'm glad you came back around, sis, because that was absolutely ABUs. Let's see, a couple more. I sure would love to know. Andretta, when you get to work tomorrow, you work with them? Let me know. Girl, you a cutie crew member. I'm going to write that down. There's a couple of you guys that work with a couple of these doctors out here. I'm not going to call folks out. But Andrea, I'm gonna keep a note of that. Yeah, and that's the last thing that we'll discuss real quickly. This man is a psychiatrist. This man it is his duty and his job to listen to folks with issues, and they're working out their own anger issues and all of that. And he's supposed to give them the tools on how they should proceed in life. How, Sway? Very misogynistic. How, Sway? Has people laying on your couch and you need to be on somebody's couch. He did post something about narcissistic women be true, and I wish I would have had the doggone screenshot. He sure did. But people wanted to try to come out, guys, and try to act like Quad is still a scorned woman. Hold on, guys. She still want him. Absolutely not. I'm not getting those vibes. What I'm getting is if Quad wanted him, she can have him. Like today. And I do see Sweet Tea ignoring a lot of signs. You know what I mean? Because I'm not moving in your marital home, period. You a doctor, I've been in the military. We're gonna put some funds together and we're gonna go ahead and put down on another home. I wouldn't have moved in that, period. And I think that again, she ignores a lot of signs. A lot. And she gonna stick beside him, child, as of now. And that's her husband. So I ain't got, I'm just giving my commentary. It was disrespectful on a number of levels. It really was. It reminded me of Marceau, the way he talked to Tisha. You know what I mean? Speaking of love in Marriage Huntsville, that's what it reminded me of. And it's a lot of men out here. So I get what is a girl saying? What was the name, child? A girl something, a girl with the pearl. I understand if this has been normalized, because there are a lot of women that go through this in their marriages, but just because it's normalized don't mean that it is not abuse. And it is. He mad because Quad said that they get it in, her and Kane, about 15 times a week. And I believe a child. I was happy to see Quad and King on vacation last week after they wrapped up the reunion, because rumors were going around that they broke up. And King's emotions was real. That's not a renter man. That's Quad's man. Okay. So we shall talk about it more. That is my time. Shout out again to Cookie from the Shy. Thank you, Cookie from the Shy. Let me properly thank you. And Aunt Debbie said, please get them likes up to match, child. We had 770 something of you guys at one time. I appreciate each and every one of you. I removed my Spectasia, so I won't be playing no more Wanda Spectasia. But if you are in the bushes, please still hit the like button. Greatly, greatly would appreciate it. Bravo said, a lot of physicians do not live by example. Dr. G is a prime candidate for therapy and being alone. He does not need to be married. Acting ignorant and mean. He sounded dumb and dangerous. Dumb and dangerous. I agree, Bravo. I agree so much. That's my last comment. We'll keep our eye out on it. Cutie Crew, Patroni Cuties. As soon as the season is up of Married to Medicine, we will be watching live on Patreon. And after we watch, we come in directly to YouTube and giving our thoughts. So we won't have a let Lucius type of situation, because I gotta start, getting some views, child. But we'll be covering this. And prayers going up to Sweet Tea. Again, congratulations to Melody Cherie. Also, congratulations to Winter Womanland. Rest in peace again to Roberta Flack. I've been playing it all morning, and I'm about to play it before this last meeting of the day for me. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Cutie Crew, I may be scheduling us a late night live. Well, it'll be late for you guys. 6 p.m. my time, which is 8 Central, 9 Eastern tonight. Don't hold me to it, but as of right now, it's a go. It's a go. And if Andretta, if you're gonna be off, come on back there with the child. But most likely, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule it. But I think you guys are definitely spirit lifters, okay? And I'm glad that I went live this morning. So I'll share with you guys soon. If you did not hit that like button on your way in, please go ahead, hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you are subscribed. A lot of people are saying that they have to resubscribe or rebuy the membership and all of that. Pay attention. Make sure you subscribe to all of your favorite content creators and hit that notification bell. And Debbie, call me. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.